why did Kattappa kill Baahubali went on and on for a conversation until Baahubali Part 2 came.
So earlier this month, Bollywood's biggest blockbuster of 2022 released, and we are still not over it. Now, Brahmastra Part 1, Shiva, has it all, from amazing graphics to a brilliant star cast and some solid magic. And right now we are joined by the star cast, Ranbir Kapoor, Alia Bhatt, and of course, the very talented director, Ayan Mukerji. Welcome to the Lovin Dubai show.
Thank you.
So where are you guys zooming from right now?
We are at the Dharma office right now.
In
Andheri,
Mumbai.
Oh, nice. How's the weather in Mumbai?
It's a bit gloomy.
By the time we're done with this interview, we'll get a lot of traffic going back home.
Okay. Got the hint. You want it wrapped up fast. Now, lots of rumors were there of you guys coming down to Dubai for the premiere. We really missed you guys. Didn't happen, but were those rumors true?
I think we ran out of budget.
No, Ranbir's joking. I think it was part of our plan for a while. But what happened is we finished the film too late. Basically, everybody had calculated that the film would be ready. It was releasing on September 9th. The film was really ready on September 6th afternoon. Literally. So there was no time to, make the trip. We needed to be in Mumbai and we needed to go to Delhi, which is, our capital.
Yeah, but there were solid plans. And because you spoke about my outfits before this, I had got my outfit also selected and everything. But if you remember, we had put out a video saying that we're just watching the film, and that was on a Sunday. And
No, it wasn't even Sunday.
Sunday.
It was on Monday.
It was on a Monday.
And Friday, the film was released.
Yeah, so there was no time, but we would have loved to come to Dubai because whenever we come, there's always so much love and so much excitement for the movies. But yeah, for part 2.
So me and like a lot of members in the media here in Dubai, luckily we were one of the lucky few who got to watch it before it premiered to the world. And we were like, Alia and Ranbir are gonna come out any second now, like until the very end of the movie. The credits are rolling out and we sat till the very, very end. And we're like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's such a bummer.
It was quite a bummer. But standing ovation you guys got. It was such an epic movie. And that too with a very profound message, like love, light. So I want to ask, like, each of you, when you guys are in a bad place, where do you all seek for that light individually?
I think at the risk of sounding too philosophical, you have to start within yourself only, right? You have to find the goodness within you, the hope. There is always hope for something positive. There's always hope for something, for a brighter future. So I think you need to find light within yourself.
So do you know the saying in Sanskrit, Atma Deep Bhava?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do? What is it?
What about you, Alia?
What?
Where would you find the light?
Honestly, I really believe like there's anything that gives you a sense of passion and inspiration, gives you light. So whether, it's a conversation with somebody that you love and trust, or just having like a really rough, like intense workout, or like, just really putting all your energy and focus into work. I believe like that's the best way to sort of drown yourself in something to get away from any kind of low or down sort of pulling back feeling.
Ayan?
Well, I think, both of what they've said, the three of us think very alike. You should know this about us. We're very good friends. We've been working on this film for a long time. So I feel like what Ranbir and Alia have said is similar. Our value system and the way we think is very similar. So I feel they've answered the question for me. Within, in work, look for it in different places, in different situations.
Love that. So this movie is a lot about Hindu mythology. So what did you guys learn about Hindu mythology that you all didn't know from before while making the movie or while creating the movie?
I don't think it was so much so that there's a lot of things, like a lot of little things, of course. But I think two big things that I'd like to talk about is one, there was a lot of stuff that I knew growing up and just knew growing up in and around Indian culture, which was a part of me, but I had perhaps forgotten it somewhere. Like it had gotten shrouded in a lot of other stuff as I was growing up. So I just think like I rediscovered a lot of things about Hinduism and Hindu and Indian philosophy in general. And in general, I think I developed a much deeper connection to Shiv Bhagwan, to Lord Shiva, through the making of this film. You know, I think in naming the film Brahmastra and naming Ranbir's character Shiva, where that began, that exploration, I think like it's just transformed something about how I, think about Lord Shiva.
Did you always envision Ranbir Kapoor as Shiva? Or did you put the character or from the beginning?
So far in my career, it seems like I've envisioned Ranbir for all the work that I've done. So that's how it is.
Okay. Okay. So this movie, it's gotten a lot of love. Like it's an epic. It's one of the, game changers in the industry right now. So of course you get love, hate, very equal amounts of each. So with the feedback, what points will you be taking and implementing it into part 2?
So we're going to take a lot of feedback, Simrin. Alia, why don't you answer this question? Because I've been talking, she knows my answer. Basically, why don't you go for it?
So basically, also there's 2 ways to look at this, right? Like the film is just released, it's 11 days old. I think the most important thing is right now people are going to the theater to watch the movie, and whether they're coming out with this point, that point, overall the experience is undeniable, and people are like, oh my God, it's still an experience. Like you still need to experience it. Go watch it 3, 4, 5 times if it's possible. Like just enjoy the experience. But I think when all of that settles a couple of months from now is when we'll actually get an actual sense of the feedback. Because initially there's a lot of conversation, especially now it's the age of information. You say this, you say that, this gets picked up, that gets picked up. But eventually the film leaves you with a feeling. You don't really think about the million things that maybe go through your mind while you're watching a movie. And I think definitely the endeavor is to take everything in and try and sort of keep your ear very close to the ground, because also this is a very unique experience. Usually you put out a film and you're done. Now the film is over. But here Brahmastra is a continuous story. So we can truly benefit. And there are some very interesting theories, some very interesting concepts, some very interesting feedback that's come our way that actually, if we are open enough, can really benefit us on the journey of part 2 and 3. So I think that's something that we will do, but we're going to wait a while for it to actually settle and, kind of make sense.
Very, very well said. So I'll wrap it up fast. 2 last questions. Now, any hints you can give us on who will play Amrita and Dev? And if you can't, like, what are some of the weirdest, people have guests, right? What are some of the weirdest guesses you got for Amrita and Dev?
Nothing is weird. I think we all agree that any conversation around Brahmastra is good conversation. So we want people to continue to speculate. And we can't...
We'll come to it when the time feels right for it. There's nothing juicy that we can tell you about it.
After did Kattappa kill Baahubali? I think the next most asked question right now is this: like, who is Amrita and Dev?
Which is great, because that Kattappa, why did Kattappa kill Baahubali, went on and on for a conversation until Baahubali part 2 came.
Yeah.
I think a lot of those questions will be answered soon enough when the time is right. No?
Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
Have a great week and very good luck on the movie, although you don't need it.
Thank you.
Thank you.